now we're all familiar with labour issues in global supply chains. We can all remember scandals with global sports brands and electronics brands, and of course the collapse of Rana Plaza, killing 1,000 workers in a Bangladesh sweatshop. The problem is, how do we fix this?
Most workers who are oppressed in global supply chain actually are covered by some sort of regulation. It's just not implemented.
In our human relations paper, we study how a small network of activists who are well connected locally can help fill this gap. They are known as the Viet Labour Federation, and they bring together members of the Vietnamese diaspora from around the world to assist migrant Vietnamese workers across several Asian countries.
So to illustrate the importance of their work, let's tell you a story, the story of Hoa. Hoa was working on the rice field, hardly enough to live by, and was supporting 3 children. An employment agency came to the village and offered the possibility to go and work in Malaysia and earn what was presented as a lot of money. She signed up for a 3-year contract and was promised, good working condition in a clean factory. She was promised a good income, enough so that she could bring money home. Healthcare was to be provided and accommodation as well.
On arrival in Malaysia, Hoa discovered that she faced her own accommodation costs, didn't have access to health cover, and in fact didn't even make enough money to cover her own costs, let alone send home to her family.
And that's when she met a leader of the Viet Labour, and she got the support and the help she needed. So she was, starting to be in a better situation. And when that happened, she took the lead, and she decided to create her own network of 25 workers, an own group with the support of the network.
Hoa was lucky. Others didn't have the same chance, and without the support of the network, were sold to other employers, or in the worst cases, ended up as sex workers.
Organizations such as Viet Labour can do a lot to help. We have decomposed their contribution in 6 main roles. First one is educating, then organizing, supporting, collective action, whistleblowing, and documenting. These 6 roles are important. They can make a difference, and in the case of Viet Labour, it has already made a significant difference. Now, by describing this case, we hope that it will bring bigger organizations, international non-profits, but also companies, to get this network approach and to reach out to the local actors, to these workers who are falling between the cracks, and to change the way they operate.
To know more, read our paper in Human Relations, Mind the Gap, Grassroots Brokering to Improve Labour Standards in Global Supply Chains.